To have Jimmy D. Lane, blues legend, in with us this morning, all part of the big festival that's coming up, the Burnaby Blues Festival, which will start on August the 11th, this Saturday. That's when it kicks off, and the Burnaby Blues and Roots Festival. And you get some more details, burnabyblues.com, if you want some more details. But thanks for being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Give us an idea about some of the people that are going to be showcasing their talents on the festival.
Well, they got a fantastic lineup this year. Headlining will be the Indigo Girls.
Nice.
And we got an old friend of mine from Austin, Texas, Jimmy Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. You know. He can play a little.
Oh, he can play a little bit. Yeah.
Now, you've been saying you've been playing over 30 years now.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, man. I started as a little pup, messing with my father's guitars. He was the guitar player with Muddy Waters Band, Jimmy Rogers.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you're from the Chicago area, and so what type of blues do you like to play? Because wherever you go in the United States, it's very different. It's still blues, it's just a little different sort of sound to it.
Yeah, you have different styles, man. Like you said, there's different places depending on where you're at. Chicago blues, you know, like I said, my old man and Muddy and Walter, Little Walter, they started a sound, and people kind of categorized that or tagged it as Chicago blues.
Right.
But I like to mix it, a little bit of that, a little Texas blues. I'll go a little Piedmont blues, you know, a little B.B. King-ish urban blues. You know. I like to mix it up.
When you go to sort of put together a song, and we were talking about this a little earlier, and I find this fascinating. As you said, guys do it in certain ways. Some guys like the words first and then the music, but you're a music guy, so yeah. How do you construct a song?
Well, I'll hear something in my head, a piece of music or some notes, and I'll put that down on a tape, let's say, and if some words come to me a little later that I feel would fit with that piece of music,
right.
Then I'll marry the two. You know, sometimes I'll have a bunch of lyrics and a bunch of music, and I'll just pick them one at a time and see what fits what best, you know, sort of thing.
Do you have always something rolling in your head, music-wise?
Music is always flowing. It's you can't shut it off. You know, it's what you do.
So your guitar is always within an arm's length.
Yes, it is. It's been with me a long time.
Yeah,
it's been with me a long time.
When you look back on sort of the beginning of your career, are you surprised to where you are now and that you're still able to you know, make a living at this?
Yes, it's a blessing, and I do not take it for granted.
Yeah.
Never take it for granted. There's a lot of musicians that are no longer with us, you know, today that made many sacrifices, man, so myself and other musicians in my generation could do what we do and enjoy it and earn a living doing it, you know.
Who's done the most for blues, do you think? Who's sort of been the one that sort of take it from one level to another?
Well, that I can't put that on one individual. There's been several. You know, back in the 60s, we had the British invasion. Blues kind of died from the original guys. You know, we had Howlin' Wolf and my father, Jimmy Rogers, Muddy Waters, and those guys. And the soul music kind of came in the 60s a bit. And the blues of that caliber, you know, from the 50s, kind of died out. And the British guys, Eric Clapton, Rolling Stones, and cats like that over there, they picked it up.
Yeah.
And they kind of breathed life into it.
Forward, sure.
That's right. And then you had Hendrix, you know, he was in that bunch. Okay, then the 80s, you know, after the disco thing died down.
Yes.
We had a guy whose brother will be here at the Burnaby Blues Fest, Mr. Jimmy Vaughn, you know, but his brother Stevie Ray Vaughan, he breathed life into the blues in the 80s. Nice. So it goes on and on and on, you know.
Well, the festival is kicking off Saturday, August the 11th at Deer Lake Park, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And so you've got a really neat thing. You're tweeting the blues right now, so you can go to tweettheblues.com for more details on that. And you're going to sing for us this morning, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to do. But before I do that, I wanted to say thank you to Tourism Burnaby.
Okay.
You know, and Matthew Coyne and everybody for doing this. It's a beautiful thing to have here in BC.
All right.
So
good stuff.
Blues power.
Good people. All right, let's hear a little. Thanks very much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Jimmy D. Lane, take it away. I'll move out.
People do them things they do. It's the very thing that makes my baby love me like she do. makes people say them things they say. It's the very thing that makes my guitar play. Burnaby Blues.
Wow.